Good day, YouTubers, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from all around the world. Today, we're doing an update on the four-mast bottom sail and the yard arm. We got her done. And I know a lot of you are looking forward to the box opening for the new model. But we got some bad news. It's still in Germany. And Germany's under lockdown. This new COVID variant. And my UPS tracking gives me the runaround, but it's not in America yet. Of course, the Artesania Latina is based in Spain, and it has made it out of that area into where they would ship it over to the United States. But as of Saturday afternoon, which it is right now, we still don't have the new model, the Soreal Royale. I'm disappointed, but we have to wait. It's really a Christmas present anyway, and we still have a couple weeks before Christmas gets here. So I'm just gonna have to wait. Hopefully it'll make it over to America sometime soon. But anyway, we started filling up this row of baling pins on both sides for the forward mast. And we did decide to go ahead and furl this sail up like we did on the main mast. So we still got a good view of what's going on down on the deck. So we had 8, 9, 10 ropes that we had tied off. 2 of them are down in the middle there because they're for the lifting blocks here and here. And we know the plan when we built these masts on the bench showed those lifting blocks in the back by the railing on the mast detail, but when you get up here on the ship, nope, it's not there. It's in the front. So we moved those so we could tie off our main lifting blocks. And then we did all the running rigging for the sail, and furling of the sail and sail control. Got them down here on the baling pin. And then this one that controls the direction that the yard arm faces in the wind, it's got a tie off point on that main standing rigging rope on both sides to a block, to another block, a double block, and then down to the baling pin. And of course, like on the last ship we built, we're going to make a bunch of those little loops of rope like you see hanging on the baling pin rack there next to the captain and the sergeant. He would be the lieutenant, wouldn't he? But we got to make a bunch of those in the different colors and hang them on the baling pin to cover up our knots and the glue and everything. So disappointment, but we must keep on trucking anyway on this. We got 2 sails left. On the foremast, and then we got 2 sails left on the rear mast. And I'm sure that's why we have all these other blocks down here we haven't used yet. We'll use those for some of the rigging and lifting ropes and standing rigging, because we still want to populate those blocks, these last 4 sails, or whatever we can use. And so here's the 2 yard arms ready for the rest of the foremast. They should be okay, I hope. I think I'm going to attack them next week if we can get to it. Of course, this old family tradition on a couple weeks out from Christmas, we do a open house and invite friends and family and folks we know, friends from church and people in the neighborhood and family members that live all around us in this area. And we're doing that next Saturday. So Saturday from now, we're going to have a big shindig. So that means I got a lot of stuff to get ready for that. I just went to Home Depot and got some mulch and stuff to freshen up these beds. And I did put up some that palm tree that's in the front yard there. I wrapped that all the way around up to the top with some lights, so that helps the front stand out. Maybe I can get a shot of that tonight before we post our video today. But this week we did do some work, and we did accomplish closing this bottom mast, or bottom yard arm, down on the front mast. Got that done. But other than that, been getting ready for the party and shopping for Christmas and all those things that you do this time of year. Ho, ho, ho. So I'll get back with you in a little bit, and we'll look at some more lights, and maybe I can get an update later on today when my wife gets home from UPS on the delivery of our new ship. In the last video, if you watch near the end of it, you can see a picture of the new ship and its name and a YouTube link. And there's a short video that was made by the model maker at Artesania Latina that you can watch that short video and see the specs and stuff on the new model. And it's a lot more in depth because it's a new generation from this company of model making. They've only got a few out that are in the new generation. They're all 3D designed and documented, so there's going to be more than 1,000 pictures to help build it. and I'm sure most of that's going to be on a CD. But hopefully we'll have less documentation issues with the new model as we did with this one. But we'll get through it. It may take a year to build it or more because it's a much larger model. I think it's a 1/78 scale, and this one is a 1/48. What is this one? Yeah, this one's a 1/48. So 1/78 is going to be halfway between the scale of this ship and this ship, because this ship is 190, 198 or something like that. What is that? I'm looking at the cover of the box here. I don't, oh yeah, 190 is the scale on this model. So the new model is going to be a scale in between this one. As you can see, this one is a lot smaller stuff. And the higher the number you go, the smaller it is. So the stuff is smaller, but the ship is large because of the size of it when it was built. So our new model is going to be a little finer scale and detail than this model is, but about the same length. I think it's 37, 38 inches long. So we're going to pack more stuff in the same length, which is going to be fun and a challenge. We like challenges. This one's been a challenge, but we enjoy doing that. We got a little ways to go after we get the rigging and the sails done. We still got to populate all the things inside below the deck, and we'll try to custom build some hammocks and all the stuff you see in this picture here comes in the kit, but we'll add more to fill it up really good. And the breadfruit plants are all done, but we still want to do some stuff down there to make it complete. And then the final staining and painting and sanding and stuff like that. So I noticed these ribs are white or light tan color. I'm thinking of going with a dark color and then put some lights in there so you can see better inside and the ribs don't stand out so much. But I don't know until we get there if we'll have to play with that a little bit and see. So the wooden model ship. Well, for a Saturday afternoon, too many things to do. Snowfest, downtown Lakeland. My microwave crapped out today. I had to go buy a new one. Ripped the old one off the wall. Got the new one installed. Got some trim work to do where the exhaust duct goes up to the ceiling. But at least the crisis of the old microwave breaking down, getting a new one installed is over. We just got to have a unique finish hiding the exhaust duct above the microwave, and it's all in the shop. But a bunch of pin nails I got to pull out of it before I can put it back together. So this is the palm that we lit up for the open house party. Of course, we try to do something like this every year. Even if we don't have an open house, we'll light up the place. I still got to put a light inside the treehouse because we got kids coming over too. I'm not going to use Christmas lights, so I'm going to use a spotlight, something like that one, to light it up. That way the squirrels won't eat the bulbs out of it. But crisis averted. Yeah, when I turned it on, I was going to eat some spaghetti this afternoon, leftover. Turned this thing on and went boom, made a loud humming noise, and the spaghetti did not get warm. It's been in there about 8 years, so we use it almost every day, 2 or 3 times a day. I went down to Home Depot and got an LG brand new one and stuck it up there. This was a little tool I made. After you mount that wall bracket and hang the unit, I don't have a cabinet above the microwave, so I had to let it rest on that while I attached it to my apparatus that I've got to cover up the spot where the cabinet would be. I got a sheet of plywood and some bracing that supports it from the top. And all that's attached to the wall, so it acts like a cabinet, but there's no cabinet there. But what's there instead is this framework, and you can see that from the side. I've got some of the boards off of it, but I gotta get all these pin nails out before I can reinstall it. And these are the boards that are in the front. It goes at an angle from the front of the microwave. It angles back toward the wall, and it angles like this above the microwave. And then the hood exhaust duct is a rectangle shape, and it goes up through the ceiling in the kitchen, and goes up through the sheetrock from the top of the microwave, and it all is hidden by this facade. But after I got the facade off, then I could remove the microwave and put the new one in. But before I can put the facade back on, I got to get all these pin nails out. Then I'll use my pneumatic nailer and put some new ones in as I put it back together. It's just something to hide that ductwork, and it is a nice hood effect over the microwave. This whitewash pallet boards matches the backsplash on the countertop in the kitchen. It's all whitewash pallet boards. It's a unique look. You won't see that anywhere. It really looked good too. I have to bring you in there and show you sometime. Well, sorry there wasn't more building the ship content this week, but We had other things that happen. Life happens. Fix it. Thanks for watching.